Hello everyone, my name is Pixel Riffs. Welcome to a Minecraft live stream. How are you all doing today? Hope you guys are all right. Yes, I've had a haircut. Try not to freak out. It's all perfectly normal. It was just too freaking warm to have a giant mop of hair on top of my head. So we are kicking off today with a bit of decidedly vanilla, which has been a while since I've streamed from this server, and I'm very excited to get back into it. Obviously, we've had a couple of videos. If you guys have not checked those out on the channel so far, please do after the stream, because you will probably get some context for what all is going on here. Hello, everyone who's hanging out in the chat already. Hello, Assured Bag, Chooser, Rogen, Game Archer, Hoozy, Capra, we have Purplix, we have Star Games, Noi LG as well. If you guys are still around, the Guardian X is here as well. Hello. Great to have you on board. We are streaming from DV, and I have a very special project for you guys to hang out with me and play today. Awuga is online, but I think he is AFK fishing right now, because some people are like that. So here we have the first of three. Not one, not two, but three zombie spawners that I have found underneath my project jungle, and we are going to basically open these out and try and locate the area where I can AFK at all three of them. I have loaded up a complete replica of this world in creative mode, terrain gen preset and all, and found that there is a spot that you can AFK at. I just need to get to it in survival. What is that on my shirt? It's a jumper. It's called a jumper. Yes, I have a zipper, I guess. That's probably what I have on my shirt. So we're going to just hang out and chill and do this. I was just going to do this all off camera and make an episode about it, but I figured, you know what, I can stream occasionally from this server, and I figured I may as well share this project with you guys while we had the opportunity to. So first thing I'm going to do is what I normally do when I dig out a spawner, and just get rid of the floor, get rid of the walls, and open things out a little bit so we can see where we're at. Now on the Season 2 Decidedly Vanilla server, I had a double zombie spawner, and that thing got rates. It was pretty good. So having 3 zombie spawners in a single area is going to be pretty baller for the start of a season. I'm mostly excited just to have an XP farm, because grinding to get 30 levels has been a chore, I don't mind telling you. We've got a few different ways you can get XP on the server, obviously, but for the most part I've been getting it from mining, and that has taken time. Like, it's been a lot of time and a lot of work to do that. But the zombie spawners there's one here which is at like Y50-ish, and then there's 2 down there at like Y25 and 27, I think. And they are just about in range of all 3 of them if you AFK like somewhere down there. So it's gonna be a lot of fun working out where on earth that's supposed to be. But I figure we'll just dig out this whole area, and then I can design the area how we want it to be. We can set up kill mechanism, we can set up the spawners themselves. We can do a bunch of this on camera, and then I can start my next episode by being like, hey, we did a thing. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Glad to have you guys along for the ride. And spamming emotes in the chat, of course. So how's everyone's day? How is everybody's Thursday doing? I figure it's probably going to be quite a chill stream. We're not going to have like a huge amount of people in, which is fine. It's a Thursday. It's middle of the week, basically. There's people at work. There's people at school. Stuff like that is happening. But I'm probably going to be streaming until about 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock my time. It is just coming up to 11 o'clock now. So we've got a couple of hours in which we can hang out and chill and everything. Smeshco, Class of Clans, Jesse Button, and it's Matty. Thank you for joining. Welcome along. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I've had really bad luck with enchants so far. I have not had an unbreaking pickaxe yet at all. I've got 2 efficiency 4 pickaxes, which I enchanted, but I have a ton of diamonds right now, because this server has slightly better than normal ore generation. Because of the changed height map and stuff, so I'm actually not doing too bad for diamonds. So I don't mind that I don't have like the best setup right now. I'm not going to care too much about whether or not I have, you know, mending on my tools and stuff, and it's going to be nice to have mending on my tools once I've got this spawner thing set up, but it's not going to be too much of an issue in the meantime. So there's still people at school. You stopped going to school 2 weeks ago. Well, it happens that, yeah, there's different school term times and years and stuff in different countries. Like in the UK, I'm pretty sure most of the kids are still at school. I still see them kind of coming home from school outside of my window at 3 p.m. every day. Because, you know, that how people have different, like, school day times and stuff as well. Like I've definitely talked to teachers who work in schools where they've got a day that ends at like 1 in the afternoon because they start at like 7 a.m. or whatever, you know. It's Matty is on school, and you love the Hermitcraft recap. Thank you so much. I'm really proud of what we've done with Hermitcraft recap. Obviously, a lot of the credit goes to Zloy for getting the whole thing started in the first place. Well, he didn't start it, but he was the one who was kind of behind the takeover, shall we say. The mending book has basically changed Minecraft. It has. It's true. XP farms used to be just for repairing tools because you needed them to get repaired in an anvil. Am I actually facing the right direction with this? I don't know if I am, because I have a feeling maybe they're over that way. I need to get the coordinates of the other spawners up on the screen. That's what I need to do. I should also probably get some music started in the background so we've got something else to listen to other than my voice. So let's kick it off here. There we go. Let me know if the music is too loud or too quiet or anything, but it should be piping through your speakers right about now. This one starts off a little quiet, so it's okay. What's that about you being amazing? Nothing's Loy, nothing, don't worry. Welcome along, good to see you. Let's get the coords of these other spawners up. So I have this one which is at Y52, and then I have these others which are at Y29 and 27, and they are in which direction, please? We are talking that away. Okay, right, so I am kind of digging in the wrong direction. Or am I? Because that one's... It's like this? This way? This way? I can't tell. 3988. Okay, so it's in that direction. Right, okay, good. Good, so I was digging sort of the wrong way there, but that's fine. I'm going to dig out an area around these anyway. So, not to worry. You're still hearing the occasional zombie noise coming through the walls here and there. Is this single player? No, this is a server. This is the decidedly vanilla SMP. It's a private, whitelisted Minecraft server with a little community of YouTubers, all of whom are lovely people. And, yeah, we've just kicked off this. This is the Season 4 decidedly vanilla server. So we're basically just starting out, and this is the first large-scale XP farm project, I think. Because a few people have got skelly spawners rigged up so they can get bones and arrows and stuff like that, but I don't think anyone has really set up a proper XP farm yet. And obviously if we get blaze farms, we get enders, stuff like that is going to change things a little bit, but right now I'm quite happy to be working on something like this. And seriously, is it that way? Like I'm so turned around right now. Where am I even going? Where is my spawner? I've lost it. I've lost the plot completely. I've lost the plot and the spawner. What have we done? Hey, Kyle's Gaming, and hello, Manus as well. Survival Gnome. Welcome to you guys. This is multiplayer, but private multiplayer, I'm afraid, so I'm not going to be able to give out the IP address to anybody. Thank you for subscribing to the Pixels Pap Crazy. Welcome along. What is decidedly vanilla? It's basically, think like a server like Hermitcraft or something like that, except with less well-known people. And that's essentially the same thing. World download will be available at the end of the season. Yes, we have the Season 3 world download, I think, saved somewhere. I just have to check that it's okay with the rest of the group to release that, and people might be able to download our old world. Although there wasn't a great deal of stuff built there, so you might not be that interested in what we built. I don't know. Okay, so we're going this way. We're going this way, this direction, right? And it's like 1934 on that coordinate. Gosh, like I'm getting so turned around right now. I normally have a really good sense of direction in Minecraft, but I guess not. Wow, okay, we're getting a lot of people subscribing right now. Hello, Cerno, you got to go soon. No worries. Thank you for checking out the stream anyway. I appreciate it. Great to see you. Anyway, glad to know you're still around. Hope you're having a good Thursday. So yeah, 3998. So it's basically like directly below here is one of them in sort of this direction. 3998 and then 1946. Okay. I'm just going to dig straight down. Like, I know you're not supposed to do that, but I know what's below here, so we can be a little bit more confident. And there's a lot of zombie noises around. I'm hearing a few zombies right here. Do I know / talk to Mumbo? I know of Mumbo. I've never spoken to him in person. I think I might have tweeted him a couple of times and he's mostly ignored me. Which, to be fair, the guy must get like thousands of tweets every day just like from people who are fans or whatever. But obviously I know of Mumbo because we cover the Hermitcraft guys in Hermitcraft Recap. Yeah, of all the hermits, I've only ever spoken to a couple of them sort of in person and only really via like text chat for most of the time. Obviously, I've done a couple of Destiny videos with Python. We did a build battle collab with Scar, Wells Knight, and False Symmetry a while ago, which is still on my YouTube channel, and you can check it out. And that was all set up by System Z. And then, yeah, I can't remember. I mean, I've like been in their stream chats and stuff before, but that's nothing special, you know. That is the extent of my hermit interactions for you guys. He's awesome and redstone-ish. Yes, I wish I was awesome and redstone-ish. Sadly, I am neither. Hey, Enderman, come here. Give me that block. I want your pearls. Give me your pearls. Oh, he's not actually coming beyond that. That's a problem. Your name is Alperen and you can't speak English. It seems like you can speak English to me. You're certainly typing English very well, even if you can't speak it. And that's fine. I've had a bunch of people who've recently come to my channel because of my tutorial videos, and they're like, I'm really sorry for my English. And I'm like, I can understand you perfectly. I don't understand why you're apologizing. That's the only thing about you that I don't understand, is why you feel like you need to apologize for having decent English. But I guess people are a little bit, you know, a little bit concerned about stuff like that every now and again. Right, now we've blocked off the water source, we can get rid of all these leaves that I put up as a barrier. Rocky Avalon, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Hope you're having yourself a good one. Where's all the likes? Yes, feel free to like this stream if you guys are enjoying it. I think likes on streams matter less than likes on videos, I guess. I don't know exactly how YouTube calculates engagement reports for live streams, but that's boring stuff. We don't want to be talking about that stuff right now. Say OHO if you hate NHO. Well, let's not get too much competitive stuff going on in this stream. It's all good fun, all of that stuff. All of the NHO, OHO drama stuff. It's all just fun. Can't begrudge them for having fun, can you? Although some people seem fairly determined to do that. Alright, 3998146. So if I'm right, we should come down straight on top of one of these spawners that I've got marked out. And yeah, we have a slightly different terrain generation set up on this server, so some of these spawners are not like... Yes, there we go, okay. They've not kind of naturally spawned this way with the regular dungeon numbers. This is slightly inflated dungeon count. Oh! Did you guys hear that? Oh my gosh! We got a thunderstorm, folks. Like, it's not even raining. But we've got... It's raining where? Oh, in Uckfield? Wow, okay. Yeah, so in like towns quite near to us, it is apparently raining. It's not even raining here. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like electrical storms might not be the best time to be streaming, but I don't know, we will see. Everyone coming into the chat now being like, sorry for my bad English, when they're just saying like hello. It's really funny. I think some of you guys are trolling a little bit. Alright, let's dump some stuff off in these dungeon chests, because let's face it, we are not going to need a bunch of this stuff while we're at least setting up, and the chests are just here for us to use, so we may as well, right? Mostly I just want to get a feel for this. Okay, so I think I found this dungeon first, and then the other one is like there, and then the one up top is like there, I think, or there, but it's so close. It's really, really close. Welcome to the Pixels Mega Joy. Thank you for joining us. You're 1 in a million. Making a path with path blocks. What other blocks should you use in a grassy swamp area? Mix in some brown concrete powder, some green concrete powder. Regular green, not lime green. Although lime green might work too. Like, I'm a big fan of using concrete powder as an aesthetic thing now. Like, it's actually a really good block. Like, I like the texture of it. They've done a great job of that. But yeah, then some coarse dirt and gravel and that kind of stuff. Like, that'll do pretty well. Just saw lightning where you live in Scotland. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of bright outside, so I don't know if I'll be able to actually see the lightning unless I'm looking for it really closely. Like, it's bright and grey outside right now. So let's dig through to this other spawner just so we've got a better idea of where these are. These are basically, like, in line with each other. But yeah, I came down here and there was still tons of zombie noise, and I was like, there's got to be another spawner around here somewhere. And the spawners are not quite as well configured as the ones on the Season 2 DV server, which was basically one here and one, like, there. Like, they were so close together. It was super easy to set up a farm, whereas these ones I might actually have to box separately. But we will see how all that goes. Oh yes, lapis, I'll take that as well. Oh, there's so much of it. I've got a ton of lapis already, but I need it for dye and stuff, because I'll be using a lot of blue concrete powder this season, so yeah, we'll see. But look at that, seriously, that is so close. These two are so close together. I think the dungeon count has only been turned up to, like, the slider's like on halfway. It's basically at 50, I think. So yeah, we got pretty lucky with this. It's not like on Hermitcraft where you're tripping over spawners every 5 minutes. It took me quite a bit of time to find these. Got another record in here. And let's just break this chest, clear out the rest of that stuff. It always really makes me laugh when I see people clearing out the entire chest and then they break it. And it's like, you could have just done all of that in one go. I guess you want to, like, catalogue what you found and stuff, but even so, it's kind of funny. Zloy, thank you so much for moderating the chat. You're doing an amazing job right now. Because, yeah, we have 40 people in here, and inevitably we get the occasional people coming in and advertising. Just so you guys are aware, advertising in other people's stream chat is likely to get you timed out or banned. Just saying. Nothing against you personally, but it's a little bit rude to be trying to get subscribers whilst you're in somebody else's stream. That's not how people do things on the internet. Also, I hate the fact that I have a Fortune 2 shovel because I'm getting so much more flint than I want. I really hope I don't have to dig out too much gravel, because I actually want gravel now because you can use it to make concrete powder. And that has kind of been the bane of my life, having a Fortune 2 shovel, but it's so efficient, so what can you do? So right, we're going up there now, basically, and the kind of the sweet spot for these spawners is like about 20 blocks up that way, I think. A little bit rude as in below basic human decency. Well, depends what you call human. I feel like on the internet the definition is relaxed ever so slightly. But yeah, I don't want to be too rude to anybody, but that also means that they can try not to be too rude to me. So there you go. Pixel Plague, hello, how are you? You advertise your rheumatism cream. You are a witch doctor. Ducky Boy is in the house. Hello, welcome along. Glad you're enjoying Decidedly Vanilla again. I recognised your name as soon as it came up in the comments. I was like, oh hey, it's Ducky Boy. I remember. Ducky Boy from the good old days. Before concrete powder existed, gravel was basically useless except for flint. Well, gravel was always good as like an aesthetic block and stuff, just people really didn't like it all that much. And I've never been the biggest fan of gravel, but like flint is useless once you have a flint and steel. Like I don't think I've ever used up a flint and steel. And to be fair, I don't go around setting fire to things all that much, but I only ever use it for lighting nether portals, basically. And then once you've got like a skeleton spawner or even fought a few skeletons, you have an infinity bow, you don't need flint for arrows either. Like, it's only good for crafting arrows if you're desperate or you're in a UHC. And yeah, there's nothing else you use flint for. Like, I would absolutely love it if they put another use for flint into the next update somehow. I don't know what you would use it for, But if you could create flint tools even, that would just be something, you know what I mean? Like, there'd just be like this tier between wood and stone or something. Like, I don't know. It'd be semi-useless, but at least you could do something with all that flint. Hey, Half Celestial Elf, welcome along. You have not missed a great deal. This is not a challenge stream for once. This is my new decidedly vanilla season. We are clearing out a triple zombie spawner, and I have confirmed that it is, oh baby, a triple. It's one there and one there, which could very easily be a double spawner, and I thought this was just going to be a double spawner setup, but there's a third zombie spawner up there within range, so we're going to be pretty good. Flint, shulker box, cheat machine. I have no idea what that means. Illman go out here with an unbreaking 3 mending flint and steel. Yeah, but like you don't even need that, but even so, it's like you've just got infinite flint and steel. Like you really don't need very much. So I need to grab the coordinates for the other spawner. It's at 1931. So like this way. Oh, so it's up here? Wait. Hang on. 1931. So it's like up there. Seriously, I'm getting so turned around. It's basically directly above here. I'm going to dig out so much of this area anyway that I don't really mind if it's kind of sloppy when I'm digging around. Because we're going to need to light up a bunch of caves and stuff to improve the spawn rates anyway. So we do not need to worry too much. Is this a map? Well, they're all a map. This is my my multiplayer server, which I'm currently playing on. My regular vanilla SMP. So yeah, no challenge maps or anything like that. This is regular vanilla. About as regular as you can get, whilst still having like slightly customized terrain and things. So yeah, if we go up here, then we're back to the third spawner. Okay, so we can start digging out this whole area basically. This is it, right? I see the torches and stuff up there, but I'm like, have I come up in the right place? Yes, I have. I see the spawner. Fantastic. Okay, so let's dig out this bit, and then we can kind of get a feel for where our AFK area is going to be. Love some vanilla. I love some vanilla too. Like it was great playing on the Division for a while because and I might return to that series at some point. Like it's on a bit of a hiatus right now because we're all excited for the start of DV. But yeah, the Division was basically kind of like a vanilla plus sort of thing. And there were a couple of other things on that made me really excited for it. Mostly the people we were building with, because there were some really talented builders on the server, some of whom are also on DV. So you will see a few of them popping up here and there in this season. But yeah, it's nice to be getting back to pure vanilla and the occasional bit of vanilla grind, but some really cool stuff. And of course Minecraft 1.12, all the lovely new blocks, all of the stuff to do in that, advancements. I got myself Return to Sender the other day, so happy. I think I was the only person on the server. It was me and KB, and he was AFK. So yeah, we didn't really get to celebrate that as much as I otherwise would have done. And pooping on people's roofs. Yes, Awuga's AFK right now, but is probably in the stream if he is around. How do I feel about Minecraft command block mods? Well, I think command blocks have got their uses, and I feel like if it's in the vanilla game, then it's always going to impress me. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's in default Minecraft. It's not like it's a modded thing. Command block modules are really awesome. I've seen people do some incredible stuff with them. Yes, Matty, no one hates you. Please don't ever confuse moderation for hate. Like, the reason moderation exists is that stream chats can get a little bit difficult for people sometimes. Like, it can be difficult to read if you're spamming messages all the time. Like, please don't ever confuse moderation actions for hatred. It's nobody hates you. I feel like that's a problem with, especially with younger kids, like, watching these streams, is that if they don't get the interaction they want, or if, like, for whatever reason they feel like they've been disciplined by a moderator, then they can feel like there's some kind of ill will towards them. They can feel like they've been singled out in some way, and you really haven't. Everybody gets treated the same on this stream, but you've just got to behave. Yes, extended day-night cycle is one example of awesome command block stuff, and we've got that going on this server, which is really nice because it means we get to build a whole bunch. So look at this, we've got a spawner there, we've got a spawner there, and we've got a spawner there, and if I stand, I think about here, I think the Y coordinate had to be above 37. So if I stand here, that spawner is activated, and this one down here is as well, and I'm pretty sure, like, if I dig to this, I can probably show you guys. Dang it, that pickaxe just broke. Oh well. It was only efficiency 4, and I have a ton of diamonds, so I don't really mind. Yeah, if we dig down towards this one, let's just dig out this whole wall, basically. Really like the One Chunk Mansion. Could I do some vids on building with concrete? I will probably end up using concrete in a lot of my builds over here. Like, if you watch Decidedly Vanilla, you'll probably see a lot of concrete getting used. But yeah, it'll turn up in tutorial videos, for sure. Like, if you check out my, my modern house build, that's probably a good example of building with concrete, because we use different colours of concrete for that one. Will I be uploading the stream to YouTube later? Probably, yes. It'll probably go up later this afternoon, so yeah, feel free to tune in then if you're not going to be able to stick around for the whole thing. That is absolutely fine. Yusuf Sama, hello, welcome along, and hello Lavender McAdams as well. I'm just destroying the pillar that I was supposed to be standing on to look at this spawner. I need to throw some of this cobblestone in the chest as well, somewhere. Where are the chests I had? Over here. It's getting a little bit windy outside, but I've not heard any more thunder, so maybe it is moving away from us. I hope it is, because I don't want to have to cut the stream short because of, like, my computer equipment getting fried or something. Fingers crossed for me, folks. So, if we stand up on this, now, we might be able to see it from over here. Let's hop up here. Yes, so we got that spawner activated, spinning. That spawner also activated, spinning. And that one down there probably also activated and spinning, but I need to carve my path down here just to make sure. And then we can use some kind of interesting material to demonstrate where the AFK spot is going to be, or at least where the spot where all spawners are activated can go. So excited the DV is back. Me too, Russell, me too. I've missed this server a great deal. And obviously, like, I kind of got burnt out on my project in the last server. Like, the museum was a project I plan to return to at some point because I really love the idea, but yeah, it took me a long time to build what I had done, and yeah, it's so easy when you're working on just one project to get burnt out on it, because you don't have any variety, and building a huge building like that, like a traditional building, is just not something I was ready for, I guess. But yeah, I'm really happy to be returning to this server, and I have a lot of fun stuff planned for this jungle project. You guys are going to love it, I guarantee. Hello again, Survival Gnome. And Sean Ringan is 120 years old. Wow. Well, you're doing very well for it. I think the oldest surviving human lived to be like 122 or something, so can you imagine living to 122? That would be crazy. Okay, so we have confirmation. That one there, spinning. That one there, spinning. That one there, spinning. We have ourselves a triple zombie spawner. I am so freaking happy. Oh gosh, you can't even believe it. So, let's get some kind of block we can use to map out the area where one can AFK. Let's use some dark oak wood because we don't have any of it down here already. Let's turn that into planks and figure out where our limits are for the AFK spot, because it doesn't have to have the kill mechanism in it at the same time, but that would be nice in a way. I'm kind of a fan of designs that allow you to sit in a room and just have zombies spawn while you're killing them. So if we can get the maximum amount of rates at the same time, then that would be great. Spawners really are the one thing in technical Minecraft that I think I'm decent at, and it's very easy to be good with spawners, so I'm not kind of claiming that as any sort of accolade or anything. I'm not asking for a medal or whatnot, but yeah, I know how to set up a decent spawner. Just wanted to pop in and say hi, Adam. Just woke up in the middle of the night and decided to pop into my stream. Well, thank you so much. Great to see you as always. I hope to see you guys on the Patreon server at some point. We might see if we can get a stream in this weekend. And now the rain is falling, folks. Now the rain is falling. It's definitely going to be one of those days. The weather is so changeable right now. And here I am, a British streamer, talking about the weather, of course. I've seen Azuma just tweeting miserably about how warm the weather is for the last, like, week. I felt like I should probably join in. He was like, rain, rain at last, my England has returned to me. Okay, so, like, right here is the outside edge of where we can activate that spawner. So we need to be starting on this block or further in. So, like, there. We're still activating that one. Still got that one. Okay, good. So, how about here? Are we good? Yes. Okay, we're good here. I think that one is actually going to be pretty well within range anywhere. It's just the Y coordinate that's the problem. So, if we go further up from here, if we go any further down, like on here, what is this? This is 36. Okay, that's still in range. That's interesting. 35, it's out. Okay, cool. So we need to start down here and then go like there, basically. So if we go on this block, that block, we're out of range. Yes, okay, so starting here. Yep, wow, it's really coming down out there. How are things going on with the spawner? They're going pretty well right now, actually. I am very, very happy with what we've got going on here. And if we go over this way a little bit... Yeah, okay, so we're going to have a pretty large... I was thinking it was just going to be like a 3x3 platform, but we're actually going to have quite a decent space here. So we could channel the zombies down from there and up from these two and have a kill mechanism set up somewhere in this vicinity. That would be really cool. Please do a mineshaft tutorial. Interesting. Not a bad suggestion. Might think about that. I've got a massive list. Like, you guys should see my notes for the... Oh, okay, right. That's a thing. So I think it might be best if we just put this at... Oh, there's the thunder again. All right. It might be best if we put this at, like, a slightly... Oh, a one block higher range just to be so we're a little bit closer there. Welcome to the Pixels, DXRY. Duxery. No idea how you pronounce your name, but thank you for joining the Pixels. Welcome along. Is this modified like Hermitcraft or Rare? I don't know what Rare is, but it's not super modded, but the dungeon count is turned up. It's like the terrain is customized, if you want to put it that way. The terrain is customized. Now, I reckon if we get beyond here, we might start getting out of range of that one. Yes, we do. All right. So maybe it is going to be a smallish platform. Yes. Okay. Okay. And are we still in range of that one? I think we are. Can't really tell. That's the problem. Oh, hello. Wow. It's coming down out there. Oh, it's needed to do this as well because, oh gosh, the weather for the last couple of days has been sweltering. Oh gosh, we have like 56 people in here. I didn't even notice. Hello to everyone. Hope you guys are having a good one. This is going to be interesting times. So let's see if we can get a little bit further over here. Because yeah, I feel like we have a little bit of leeway, but we are definitely finding some limitations here. Just need to dig out some more of this so we can see everything. You better get on your PC except for games right now. I feel like I'm the opposite. I only ever get on my PC to play Minecraft, and then the rest of the time I'm on my laptop working. So we got spawner. Can I see this one? Hello, Norman. got rain. Yeah, is it not raining over in Belgium, Cookie? Hello, by the way. Good to see you. Welcome along. Yeah, it's been pretty hot in Europe, so I've heard. So yeah, the whole of Europe seems to be getting a bit of a heat wave right now. Okay, so as long as you're within sort of this area, it seems like you should be activating 2, if not all 3 of the spawners. So let's call it this 3x3 area here, and then surround it with like blocks like so. And this is going to be our little spawner platform. Exciting times. So like, yeah, if I stand on this one at the back, yeah, we've lost that one now. So it's definitely within this 3x3 area is going to be the best. Okay, but we're always going to be activating 2 of them, even if you're sort of standing up here or whatever and you don't quite get all of them. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we'll try and clarify that. We'll be like, stand on these bits here in order to spawn stuff in. Got a couple of rainstorms in New Hampshire. Yeah, it's it's a little bit variable around the world right now, and I've heard a lot of people complaining about the heat. Like, I was on Impulse's stream the other day, and he was saying he does not want to go outside. Does he live in like Arizona or somewhere it's like stupid hot all the time? I'm going to California in about 3 weeks, probably a little less now, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it because California has a totally different kind of heat to Britain. It's like very much a dry heat, whereas the heat in Britain is all like humid and like, oh god, your clothes are sticking to you, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's going to be really warm out there, going out there in July, so kind of know what we're getting ourselves into, but need to visit my wife's family. So hey, we have ourselves a spawn platform. That's good stuff. And now we need to focus on actually digging these things out and creating the boxes for them and everything. Mississippi is humid heat. Yeah, I imagine it is. Sticks hand out of the window. It's dry, and the rain has literally just stopped here as well. Like it's in like sudden bursts right now. Like it stops as quickly as it starts. We want to get a 4-block distance from the spawner. We're going to do these 9x9. There are definitely different ways of... Hello! This guy all up in my grill and then just like not even noticing. Get out of here, you joker. I'm hearing like zombie noises everywhere as well. That's the weird thing. Like they're still spawning in the caves all around me, which we will need to go and light up at some point. Mossy cobblestone is too green. It's not too green for me right now because I'm in a jungle and I am loving the green. The King Cognito, welcome along. Great to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. 50 or so people watching right now. It's awesome to have this amount of audience. Welcome to you guys. If you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for future videos. Florida man here. Oh, Florida man! You're the guy I've heard so much about on the news. Seriously, with the flint, come on. Don't need flint. Flint is like my least favourite thing right now. I'm tempted to just make a different shovel. I have another diamond shovel I haven't enchanted yet, and I've got 31 levels, so I could just go back up. Maybe we'll do that. Welcome to the Pixel Sketched Gamer, thank you for joining us. Half these people, I don't know if they're even in the stream chat or not. Oh, you are? Great, fantastic. I see your name. Because sometimes I just get subs coming in off that castle tutorial video now. It's Minecraft Fair. Welcome to the Pixels. Great to have you on board. And we just need to slowly, painfully make our way out of here. I really need some depth strider boots already. Yeah, I really need a silk touch shovel, Half Celestial Elf. You are totally correct. That's what I was hoping for when I enchanted this shovel. It said efficiency 4. I thought I'll chance it. I got fortune 2. Head in hands moment, you know, like facepalm. Totally, okay, we're heading south, good. I still don't quite know my way around this jungle yet, because jungles are difficult to navigate. But I've cleared out a little space over here. If you guys have seen the video from the other day, you know where my nether portal is. It's just over here next to the temple. And KB has been doing stuff to make the Nether at least a little bit more habitable. But yeah, we've got an enchanting setup over here. I've kind of taken over this temple for the moment, just like informally while we get things situated. Okay, this doesn't say Fortune 3, it's just Efficiency 4. Fair enough, I'll take it. It's going to be better than having a freaking Fortune 2 shovel to get gravel. Get out of here. And take your flint with you. Right, now, yeah, I have like 32 diamonds over here. I have a stack and a half over at Spawn Town as well. I keep calling it Spawn Town because we don't have a proper name for it yet, but it's really not Spawn. Is this a texture pack? The sky is from a texture pack, and we have slightly different water from a texture pack as well, but that is literally the extent of my texture pack. Like, I downloaded Lively Default, and I took out basically everything. One thing I would absolutely love to have, by the way, is different types of leaves for dark oak trees and acacia trees. So if you guys can recommend any texture packs which do that, but still look like 16-bit, like, vanilla, then that would be awesome. Because I really want to get myself a texture pack that has different dark oak and acacia trees, because the fact that they don't have different textures in the first place, in my opinion, is kind of lazy. So I would love to get some different textures for those, mostly just so I can see what they look like around the outside of buildings and stuff. B-Dub's most recent texture pack changed the leaves, did it now? Yeah, that's the thing, like, I'm not a huge fan of B-Dub's pack in general. Like, I like B-Dubs himself, but I don't know, I don't want to stray too far from default. I don't want to have stuff looking like, I don't want to have to test all of my builds in the regular texture pack because I'm building them in B-Dubs, you know? So, yeah, I'm not sure if I want to switch to his pack permanently, but maybe I'll just go in and steal the leaf textures or something, I don't know. Not sure how cool he would be with that, but as long as you don't distribute it, I think most of the time texture pack creators are fine with it. So I've modified Lively Default pretty heavily here. I think I'd fit right in with the other hermits, thanks, but I'm not sure they've got room for me right now. I think they're all, I think they've got a pretty comfortable size group right now. That's the thing about Hermitcraft and servers like that, is that even though they add new people kind of regularly, they're not looking for new people. It's just that new people happen to, like, pop up that they think would be a good fit, so yeah, it's all about whether or not they think I'd be a good fit, and I don't really mind right now. I'm not gonna, like, I'm not holding out for Hermitcraft or anything. What do I think about Minecraft in 4K? I would love to be able to play Minecraft in 4K. Can't really do it with this rig, unfortunately. Just imagine how big the GUI would have to be. It'd be like the size of my current screen. Jan Nirad, welcome to the Pixels. Great to have you on board. Just joined What's Happening. We are digging out a triple zombie spawner. We've got a little platform up here that I've figured out is the best place to stand so that we can activate that spawner, and a third spawner that's up there, which you kind of can't see right now, but I promise it's there. The other guys in the chat can confirm that for you. We've got this 3x3 area that it's possible to stand in and AFK and trigger all of the spawners at once. So I'm going to set this up as an XP farm, probably just get zombie flesh and stuff as well, so that we can get a ton of emeralds by trading with clerics. There is the third spawner up there. So if you stand here, then you get that spawner on, you get that spawner on, and you get that spawner on. It's super good. B-Dub's pack puts you off. It seems like a lazy way of adding variation. Well, yeah, I've never really been the kind of person to, you know, use a lot of resource packs and stuff anyway, so yeah, I don't immediately think like, oh, I'll modify that, you know. I just think, what can I work with, what can I do with the limitations of the vanilla textures is what I typically do. But yeah, I do think the fact that you don't have any kind of different leaf textures for acacia and dark oak it feels kind of cheap, you know. So I'd love a couple of textures for those. Let's also do a little bit of lighting up of caves real fast, because we don't want riff-raff like this. The hissy uncles have come out to play. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Hissy uncles and bony aunts all over the place. And a guy in my comments, Valiant Vol, who's, if he's not here on the stream right now, he's definitely been on streams before, told me he'd set up a resource pack which changes creepers' names to hissy uncles. which is kind of cool. But then again, like, when do you see a creeper's name in the game? You kind of don't, except for creeper heads. So, are you serious right now? What the heck? I did not even realize this was here. Can we get like a quad spawner on the go? I think this is too far away. Yeah, it is. It's too far away. Dang it. Okay, well, at least we have a string farm. That's cool. Did not realize that was there. Oh, my days. Yeah, the fact that there are spawners slightly turned up on this server is boss. I like it so much. It's nice just to have a slightly better chance of getting some nice loot. Like, I've already got a couple of golden apples and whatnot. There's not a great deal of stuff in here, though. But yeah, it's kind of cool to have a few extra dungeons around the place. Fourth spawner, yeah, it's not going to fit in the triple spawner setup, especially considering that I've only got a 3x3 area where I can there's only a 3x3 area I can activate those other 3 zombie spawners. But yeah, nice to have another spawner in the neighborhood. At least we can probably do something with that another time. I've never really done a spider farm before, because spiders are just kind of awkward to play with. I mean, they're not terrible, like, you can do it pretty easily, but it's just way more convenient, and I have way more experience with doing zombie and skeleton farms. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing after that little minor caving tangent. Hey Trent, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing very well, thanks for asking. What is my favourite car? I don't know if I have one, to be honest, because I'm not much of a driver. Like, I can drive, but I've never owned a car. Minecraft Mage, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a good day. 63 people watching, great to see all of you. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming from Decidedly Vanilla at all regularly, but if you want to check out my Let's Play series from this server, that is going to be running pretty regularly as far as I can tell. I'm having a lot of fun on here already, and it's only going to get better. We've got some cool projects to work on. So I think what we're going to have to do is we'll drop zombies from here, we'll have the other 2 coming up in a water stream, and then we'll just combine everything further along. What style am I going to make the spawn room? I do not know. I kind of want to do something like... Because I mentioned in my episode 2 that one of the inspirations for this area is going to be the TV series Lost. Whether you love it or hate it, it's had a massive impact on me and the way I think about writing stories in particular. And I think it would be really cool to have this spawner be like the hatch that they find in the jungle, where there's just like it's wilderness outside and all this crazy stuff going on, and there's smoke monsters and goodness knows what else. But then there's like a perfectly normal kind of room down here, and there's like an exercise bike and stuff, and like somebody's just been living this weird illusion of normal life down there with like, oh, hello. But there's like bunk beds and stuff, you know what I mean? Like somewhere for people to sleep and that kind of thing. So it'd be like a waiting room almost, and that makes sense for an AFK spot. So I think we might need to. So we need a polar bear room. Exactly, and you have polar bears in Minecraft, so it works so well. It's really, really good. Channel's been gaining more viewers since 10k. I know, like every time I think like let's stop and do like a celebration video of like we've hit 10k or whatever, then by the time I've even thought about planning that, I'm at 11k, and then I'm at 12k, and like the growth right now has just been immense, and I'm so grateful for it. Like there's so many people subscribing from watching my tutorial videos, and now they're checking out the Let's Plays as well, which is really, really nice, because this is the content that people creating videos care so much about, but it's typically the kind of thing that the audience doesn't necessarily go for, because everybody and their mum has a Let's Play videos, sometimes literally. Like I have seen mums playing Minecraft. Some quite famous YouTubers and streamers are also full-time mothers. So yeah, it's kind of funny getting this much attention and then seeing it start to spring up around Decidedly Vanilla as well. I'm so happy that people are digging these videos, and so happy that you guys are here to witness, to witness things like this. Quality deserves quantity. Yeah, well, you'll get quantity if I can ever make enough money with this to go full time. Unfortunately, right now, I'm very much reliant on my job. But you guys can, of course, help with that if you want to support the channel by either donating via Super Chat using the little $ button underneath the chat, or you can go to patreon.com/pixelriffs and consider donating. There's some pretty cool rewards over there, including membership to my patrons-only Minecraft server, which we got kicked off earlier this month and is off to a fantastic start. There's some very cool people on there, some very talented builders. There's some crazy stuff going on over the Mesa, which, yeah, one of the guys is putting together like a massive base over there. There's some very, very cool builders on there, and it's a really nice community as well. That's the cool thing. Like, having a patron server, I know a lot of people are like, well, why can't you just host a Minecraft server for everybody? The fact that I'm limiting it to patrons only means we have a really tight-knit community, which is one of the things that I'm really pleased about, and one of the things I was really hoping to start when I, you know, started growing my channel a little bit. At this rate, you'll be a full-time YouTuber in no time. I have a feeling that's not quite how it's going to work, but I appreciate the vote of confidence, Ducky Boy. I really appreciate it, so thank you. I think it's going to take a little while for me to, if I ever get to the point where I can do this full-time. But even so, I feel like I've got off to a decent start. I've done a lot better than I was ever expecting to do, which I'm so grateful for. Just built the one chunk castle, super fun, and you love the detail. Also thinking about donating to Patreon. Thank you for all the videos. No worries, Tornado Rules. Thank you so much for enjoying the castle, I guess. I'm really glad that you built it. Like, that's the coolest thing for me when I've made those tutorial videos, is getting messages from people or like screenshots on Twitter or anything like that where they've actually built it and they've added their own touches and stuff like that, because part of it obviously is sharing a cool build design, but part of it is also wanting to inspire people and wanting to, you know, get people thinking about how they do stuff in Minecraft and, you know, making little alterations and stuff like that. That stuff really makes my day. So if anybody wants to share builds that they've made, like based on my tutorial builds, you can send those over to me. I'm at PixelRiffs on Instagram and on Twitter, and you can also send them to my fan art email address, fanart@pixelriffs.com. Hello, George. Welcome along. Good to see you. Thank you for coming over to my channel from Zloy. It's lovely to see some of you guys coming over as well. It's nice to have like shared community with stuff like Decidedly Vanilla and The Division, you know? Do I only do Minecraft? I have some other Let's Play series on my channels, but Minecraft is really my passion. It's the game I always keep coming back to. See you later, Pixel Plague. Thank you for joining us. So, where do we need to go from here? We need to start boxing in the spawners, really. And that means we need to actually go to the Nether, because I need to get myself some glowstone. We need to start making redstone lamps and stuff like that. So that is going to be the next quest, I think, and we'll drop a bunch of stuff in here. I have been to the Nether a little bit. I've got some quartz and things like that. I probably need to go and grab my fortune pickaxe so we can fortune some glowstone. I really wish I had silk touch right now. But then we can start boxing in the spawners. We can start making little custom lighting setups and stuff. Having an on-off switch for all the redstone up here is going to be ideal, because, yeah, the XP farms, I don't want to just have it be like you get within radius and then stuff starts to trigger, because that can lead to stuff lagging out if you're not careful. I don't want to completely ruin the server with a triple spawner. I also don't know for certain, and I'll have to talk to the admins about this, whether max entity cramming ever got enabled, because if it did, and if we've set it to something like the default, which is like 24, then we're either going to have to figure out a system to get around that for this spawner, or we're going to maybe request that they change it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but that's a bridge we can cross. We'll, as Loy says, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. And one of the things I like most about Zloy is that he is, despite the fact that he says he's not very confident in his English, he is perfectly capable of making jokes like that. And it's not a mistake. He is genuinely saying stuff like that on purpose because he's funny. Hello, Witchy. Witches don't have a nickname like Creeper, Hissy Uncles or whatever. They are just mean. They just need to go. What is this song? This is, what is this? This is Life by DJ Quads. You may recognize some of this music from B00's vlogs, and that is because he and DJ Quads tend to collaborate a little bit on stuff. Oh, I'm back at this spawner. Lovely. I think I know my way out from here, he says, leaping at a cobblestone wall. Do I go this way? I think I go this way. Nope, I literally just went around in a circle. Dang it. Okay, where's my out? How do I get out of this place? Is it up here? There's like a staircase somewhere. Oh my days, I'm so turned around. Willsloy XP joined the DV server. He was on Kane83's stream the other day. He did pop in temporarily, but he has a lot of other stuff going on right now. He's got a commission that he's working on, a book for a publisher. Go and check out the vlog on his channel if you haven't seen that, because he explains a little bit about why he's going to be making slightly less frequent videos from now on. He's also got to take care of a child, which, you know, to be fair, is a pretty big responsibility as well. And the fact that he's been doing that whilst making YouTube videos at all is quite an achievement in my book. And boop. Yeah, we're just going around in a circle here. But this is definitely a staircase to the outside, so I'm going to take this instead. Unless I've just completely destroyed it in my zeal to get these spawners uncovered. No, there it is. Tweet the good entity cramming solution. That'd be awesome. Although I think, yeah, I know a few of them, and Zloy has a video uploading. Well, there you go. He's still working. Yeah, I've seen a couple of decent entity cramming solutions. Obviously, DocM has that one, and you use ladders or vines or something like that, and the skeletons all sit at different coordinates, so they don't all bunch up in the same place and they don't end up suffocating. But yeah, we'll see what we end up using. Is it light outside? I hope it's light outside. Looking after two kids at the moment, that's why you're not helping. That's all fine, Awuga. You're doing your AFK thing. It's all good. Hello. This is the problem with living in a jungle. It's that these guys, we'll call them the others. If this is a Lost parody, then we'll call them the others. Get out of here. We have to go back to the island. North, east, south. Okay, we're heading south. Good, good. In fact, just clear this out so it's slightly easier to get back to where we want to go. If I can clear this way, then I will know roughly which way to go every time, even if it's dark. Do more buildings in one chunk, please. I plan to, don't worry. Like, it would be ludicrous if I didn't at this point, because those are easily the most popular videos on my channel right now. I'm planning on making one chunk videos basically every week if I can, and that may change a little bit while I'm away in America, but I will try and pre-record some for you guys. You may have to be patient with me while I'm away, but hopefully I'll be able to make a couple more before I go, and that'll have us all sorted out. I can't exactly take all my recording setup over to America, but I've got a couple of glowstone dust in there already. Yeah, but we'll try and stock up on those tutorials before I go anywhere. Do I have any iron cooking in here? I don't. Okay. Just need to make myself some trowel real fast. There we go. Lovely pair. Yoink. And how's the chest plate looking? 7 durability. Fine. We'll do it. Is this infinity bow? This is infinity bow. Good. Clear some of this out while we're here. Doesn't matter if I don't pick up all of them, I suppose. Going to Japan, so the Japanese house video was a cool video to hype up the trip. Nice. Nice. Never really thought of it that way, but I suppose if you're going to Japan, that must be a fun way of looking at it. What would this look like if it was in Minecraft? Oh wow, okay, this is actually somewhat sheltered now, except for out the back. Well, thanks, KB, that's pretty cool. I'm going to grab a little bit of glowstone from up here. We only need a few of these. I'll just check that there's not lava directly underneath it. Nope, we're good. Okay. Okay. I bought precisely 4 cobblestone to defend myself, so hopefully we don't get any ghast spawns. This nether spawn is terrible. I don't mind saying it was pretty bad. Like, this isn't even spawn, really, because spawn, like, world spawn is like 0, 0. It's way over that way. But yeah, man, like, we did not have a great start in the Nether. KB spawned in underneath a giant lava lake. And then since then, we've had to build the town portal above the giant lava lake. It's pretty funny. Time Remnant Barry Allen. Alright, Flash fandom in the house. Welcome to the stream, or welcome to the Pixels. Don't know if you're actually in the chat at all, but welcome along. Glad to have you on board. You are 1 in a million. Alright, let's make some glowstone. I love the quick crafting thing. I keep forgetting to use this and then reminding myself that it's there, and it's the most convenient thing that they've ever done in Minecraft. They were saying on Impulse's stream the other day, like, that's possibly the best thing they've done since introducing Elytra. It's like, it was Elytra and rockets, and then recipe book. It's just so quick to craft some of that stuff that you just be like placing in the grid so fast, you know? You are 1 in 13,000. Oh, there they are. Hello. Dang it, stop destroying my dirt pillar. I spent a long time building that. Get wrecked. Hi, friend. We cool? Good. Dang it. Dumb ghasts. Alright, you know, we have enough glowstone, but we may as well just mine out the rest of this patch, because nobody else is going to go up there for it. Oh, so close. Parkour! Parkour, parkour! And hop. Nope, still nope. Just gonna die in the Nether throwing myself off this cliff. Gonna go breathe some fresh air. Go for it. Enjoy the fresh air. I love Meloetta. Enjoy it. Savor it. Treasure it. And if you want to come back to the stream after you've had a brief jaunt outside, we'll probably still be here for the next hour and a half. Alright, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Oh, careful. From what I understand, you can just, like, once you start swinging, you can avoid hitting a zombie pigman even if you, like, mouse over him, but I just don't want to risk that. 30 glowstone. Okay, well, that's good enough. I'm a bit annoyed about the odd number of glowstone there, but we'll use it in potions or something. I'll make some strength too. I'll come back and fight some Blaze later. The Blazing Squad. Alright, let's get back in here. Let's get back in here, apply some redstone to this. I don't think I need anything else from the Nether, really. I think I've got like quartz and stuff if I want to make observer blocks for the kill mechanism, that kind of thing. Am I playing solo? I am playing solo, but this is not a single player server. Awuga is online right now, but he is AFKing because he has some kids to look after. Have I ever been to Scotland? I've been to Glasgow once. Back when I used to do a little bit of songwriting, I played a gig at a cafe in Glasgow that was hosted by one of my friends. Awuga's there. He says hello. Yeah, I played a gig at a cafe in Glasgow. I forget what it was even called. But yeah, a friend of mine was like releasing his album basically, and he was another YouTube guy. His name is Songs from Paul. I think he still makes videos. And yeah, I did a gig there. Played some of my songs that were based on random articles from Wikipedia. It was good times. I had a lot of fun, but I was only able to stay in Glasgow for like a day and a bit, and then we went back down on the train. So yeah, I didn't really get to explore all that much. I would love to visit Edinburgh for the Fringe and just like to look around because I've never been. And yeah, I would love to visit a couple of other places out there in Scotland as well. I've heard there's some lovely scenery, good places for walks and all that. How many redstone lamps are we going to need? I guess at least... you know what, why am I even doing this? Freaking crafting book. 24 sounds like a good number. That's definitely more than I will need. So we'll go with that. We'll bring some redstone down with us as well. Sticky pistons, they're going to be useful. I guess I've got this one repeater, so why not? Let's combine these shears as well while we're at it. Get a little bit extra durability from that. What else can I bring with me that I will need? Like, absolutely need. Probably a couple more buckets of water, so I can make an infinite water source down there. Do I have... I don't have a bucket already. There's probably a bucket down there, but I'm not going to be able to fill it with water, am I? Sure. Let's grab this one. Bucket. Hello, Crispin Samuelson. We've dug out a triple zombie spawner here on the Decidedly Vanilla server, and I am currently working to make it AFK-able. Now, the way I like to decorate these things is usually with spruce wood and stone brick. So let's start thinking about the decorations. I have jungle wood right now. I have that much spruce wood, and I don't have any spruce saplings, so maybe I should head back to spawn and grab some. And I also don't have a silk touch pick, which means I've been collecting cobblestone instead of regular stone, so maybe I should start smelting some of this. May as well, because I've got tons of coal. Been fortuning coal for days. Let's make a couple more ferni, and let's do this. Let's do it this way. G-Man, welcome to the Pixels. Great to have you on board. So yeah, stone brick and spruce wood. Let's go grab some spruce saplings and start a little tree farm over here. As you can see, the Nether is looking a little bit rough right now, but we should be able to navigate it. If you think Mojang making you pay for mods is a good idea, sort from Bethesda in E3. I don't know about pay for mods. I think most mod creators are happy to be paid for their work, but I feel like the community wants things to be distributed for free. So it really depends. And as for the Mojang marketplace, like, I don't know. Like I think on console they've made you pay for stuff like texture packs and so forth for a long time, but it is still possible to install texture packs on mobile for free. So it all depends whether or not you want premium content. Like personally, I'm just going to be a Java Edition player, so I don't have a problem with it. And I'm happy to play vanilla until the cows come home. I play vanilla, I mostly play default. I really don't mind if anything kind of looks a certain way or anything like that. Like I'm good with it. So I'm happy to play this game forever the way it currently is without even needing to pay for anything. Best building so far. Yes, Dirt Pillar. Dirt Pillar was the best. Dirt Pillar for life. So here we are, back at town. Where's the Pixie House? It's over here somewhere. This is definitely the Pixie House now. There's no getting away from it. I've called it that a couple of times and the name has stuck. Marketplace is there to prevent an illegal market from mods, resource packs, and maps. Yeah, I suppose so, because it's going to be like the CSGO lottery type thing where, you know, people are just selling their content to people, you know, without Mojang's permission. So yeah, I think that's probably a good way of looking at it, and I know a lot of people won't see it that way, unfortunately, but that is the way these things work out. Welcome back, Awugo. Oh, I have my diamond armor in here. I could probably start enchanting this if I take it with me. And what did I need? Spruce saplings. Do I have spruce saplings in here? Where are they? I definitely had some. Where did I put them? Did I just plant them or something? Let's take down that tree. We may as well. Tunnel design okay before you fill it in? Yeah, it looks good, mate. It's looking pretty solid. And if we want to do anything more complex with the Nether hub at any point, then we will be okay just tearing it apart and rebuilding some stuff. So it's looking good. As long as it's safe right now, that's the main thing. But I figure we'll start like a more complex Nether hub project once we've got materials and fire resist potions, and we're not going to be worried about getting shot into lava. Describe CSGO gambling completely. I wasn't trying to describe CSGO gambling, but I was just using it as another example of how any kind of like paid online marketplace thing can go horribly wrong. Because there were people exploiting that system, earning vast quantities of money and so forth. Let's face it, if I did describe CSGO gambling wrong, I don't really care, because it's not a community I'm part of, so I don't have any kind of stake in it, monetary or otherwise. What works great in the rain? An AFK fish farm. I've done enough fishing. I'm actually okay for fishing. Like I don't really I don't really plan on doing a great deal of AFK fishing on this server. I'm not in a rush to get any kind of books. Like I'm in a rush to get an XP farm because I want to enchant some stuff, but I have a triple zombie spawner. It's going to be much more efficient than an AFK fishing farm. You lost all your skins gambling on CSGO diamonds. Well, there you go. Let that be a lesson to you. I'm not here to preach. I'm sorry. I'm only having a laugh with you guys. Kane's stuff. Oh my gosh, he has so much stuff. I won't touch this ever. If you guys saw his video with KB, if you didn't, go and subscribe to Nobodies and Kane83, because Kane put up a couple of videos of them caving, and funny stuff. Always funny when the two of them get together. They're like the sitcom, like odd couple kind of situation, I guess, except they're both fairly normal. And yeah, Kane was like, I'm gonna put this stuff on my, like, and put a sign on here, and KB was like, put a date on the sign, because otherwise that's just gonna be there forever, and like if you put a date on it, then people will at least know after a certain point it's just not gonna move and they can take stuff. Chuckle Brothers, absolutely they are the Chuckle Brothers. That's so true. Like, to me, to you, and everything. Except KB probably doesn't even get that reference. Which, if anything, makes it funnier. Jokes are funnier when KB doesn't get them. Where's Pokemon Red? On the Game Boy. No, I did a little bit of stuff in that Pokemon Red map, and it was a lot of fun, but I feel like, you know, with anything like that, you're never going to be playing it long term. Like, the novelty wears off, you're going to move on to other things. It's still incredible, and if I had the time to do a complete Pokemon Red playthrough in Minecraft, then I would, but then I wouldn't have any time to do anything else, including, you know, doing stuff that I want to do in 1.12. Exciting stuff. Building poop on people's roofs, that kind of thing, you know? Oh, you never get jokes. Believe me, if it's the Chuckle Brothers, you don't want to know. They're a pair of what you might loosely term comedic actors. They did like a slapstick kind of kids show, basically, where I think they're supposed to be like removal men or something, except like they had this boss who was always telling them not to slack off, and I don't know what they did. That's the thing. Like, I just have no idea what they did. So funny. Am I going to get any more saplings? Should I just take these saplings and run away? I've got 2. We can start with 2. We can get a few saplings from that. It's not like jungle trees where you have to... where am I even going? The portal's over here now. Dang it, KB. Always building portals. Demand ice cream. Yeah, I don't even know what the Chuckle Brothers were. It's so strange. But we can make do with these 2 saplings. My brain is all over the place right now. I'm sorry, guys. Like, if I start going off on these crazy like tangents and stuff, then forgive me. It's just how my brain functions when I stream. I feel like I can talk completely like irrationally and just jabber on about nothing, or I can concentrate and you'll get 1 sentence every 5 minutes. That's how these things tend to work. I just shut off the filter between my brain and my mouth and just say whatever's coming into my head, as long as it's not cursing. Can you give us IP? No, I cannot give you IP, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Even if I could give you the IP, you wouldn't be able to do anything with it because the server is whitelisted and invite only. So stop asking. Welcome to the stream, though. Great to see you. Alexis Aya Road, welcome to the Pixels. Great to have you on board. Say hi if you're in the stream chat. The IP is in the title of the Discord chat. It is. Yes. But to be in the Discord business chat, you need to get an invite to the Discord, which you will not get. Because we don't know you. Like, KB is just trolling people, and, like, while obviously I don't want anyone to get any kind of false impressions, it's also really funny, so I don't mind. Give me spruce. Oh, there we go. Lovely. Got a couple of nice trees. We can hew these down. And I could always fortune some of the leaves if I wanted to, but I reckon we'll get a decent renewable supply of spruce from these. I am not worried. Maybe the fact that they're growing in a jungle is just going to make them like not want to drop any saplings. There's one there. Amazing. We win. I kind of wish that it worked like the way wheat does, where, you know, if you middle click on wheat, you pick up seeds. Or not, you don't pick up seeds, but like if you've got seeds in your inventory, it swaps them in because you just want to replant wheat, and that is one of the best changes they have made. That, the recipe book, elytra, rockets. But yeah, I kind of wished, like, if you middle clicked on leaves, if you didn't have leaves in your inventory, it gave you the sapling for that tree so you could plant it, because, like, yeah, I don't know. It just makes sense in my brain. It probably makes sense to nobody else but me, but that's just the way I want to play the game. Just want to set up some, like, custom controls that will allow me to do that. Where did I get the spruce saplings? I found them. African or European? Sorry, I just burped in the middle of that one. I tried to hide it, but it was probably fairly obvious. Come on, give me a full sapling so that I can make a big tree. Give me a big tree. Nope, nothing. Okay, 2 small trees, 3 small trees. We're gaining, slowly but surely we're gaining. Oh, it's got a lot of leaves, that one. That's a good one. Hop, and hop. There we go. Lovely. I'm going to take a break in a minute to get myself another cup of tea, folks, because I am parched. All this talking dries my mouth out something fierce. Already getting a decent return. See, just right click on that to get the sapling. Just makes sense. Like I almost do it automatically because I feel like that's how it should work. Shut up, seagulls! I'm trying to stream. No respect. I have so much appreciation for that one line in Finding Nemo where the pelicans are like, "Shut up! You're rats with wings." It's like them and pigeons, man. Like, I'm telling you. Well, the seagulls are kind of cute sometimes, but the rest of the time they're just evil. Evil, beady-eyed, satanic wing rats. Okay, we have 2 large spruce trees we can grow right now. That's dope. Nice. Okay, we're in business. Hopefully some of my... Oh, you know what I didn't bring yet? I haven't got a bed over here. Oh, Wooger's still online. Maybe he can sleep for me. But, yeah, I haven't brought over a bed or any wool, and no sheep are spawning around here, so... Jungle sheep, difficult to find. It's just a long episode where I guess stream chat. Yeah, funny how I'm able to predict what KB just said. Yes, I don't stream at all regularly, Samuel. That's the thing. I've been streaming a little bit more frequently lately because I've been working on some larger projects which are fun to share with you guys, but typically I'm just a regular YouTube content creator type of guy, so don't expect streams super often. But when I have stuff like this to work on, so that I'm doing like the busy work that's going to turn up in my YouTube episodes anyway. Oh, it's not night yet. Okay, well, if you can sleep, when you can sleep, that would be lovely. But yeah, I think the sky is just dark over here right now because it's raining, so I'm just thinking it's nighttime when it isn't. Or it's getting towards nighttime anyway. But yeah, I figured I could probably stream this stuff because it's going to go towards an episode, but it's stuff I would just be doing off camera anyway. And seeing as I don't have anything more pressing to do, I may as well stream for you guys. What is my favourite colour? I'll give you 3 guesses. Alright, we're going to chop down this tree. I'm going to wait for some more saplings to fall, and then I'm going to pause the stream to make a cup of tea. And then I will be right back. But don't go anywhere, because it really doesn't take long to make a cup of tea. Let's check out the spruce leaves. Got some saplings so we can replant. Okay, cool. Replant that one. That's not a square. You're a square. You're a square. There we go. Oh, and a free sapling for our efforts. GG. Alright. I'm going to pause. I'm going to log out. And we are going to be right back, folks. Tildogs, welcome to the Pixels. Glad to have you on board. You are 1 in a million. Don't go anywhere. The stream will be back in a few short moments.
Impossible to do, reciting the makings of you. With a dozen roses, such was down you. The love of all mankind. Almost impossible to do, reciting the makings of you.
Hello folks, welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're having a good time over there in the chat. We are solo on DV right now. Awooga. Oh, I know he is there. It was just my my server list was not accurate. Been to China for the leaves. Certainly have. How are you, Jim? Actually, been to Yorkshire for these leaves, apparently. I'm not sure where Yorkshire tea gets their leaves from even, but maybe they're grown local. Not sure. It's a good green cup. It is. It's my favourite. It reminds me of a creeper. Because it's got a black handle. It's just a little bit vaguely Minecrafty. And yeah, someone was asking what happened to the Division server. It is still very much there. I just haven't been making videos from it all that often because I've been occupied with other projects. As soon as Dinnerbone issued that challenge about doing How Did We Get Here in 1.12 hardcore, I leapt on that, and I still haven't finished that. I might get back to it at some point, but every time I get close to finishing a project, guess what? A new exciting thing starts happening and I get sucked into that. So yeah, like whenever I come upon something that I think is going to be really good, I inevitably end up doing it for a little while and then going and doing something else. And hopefully that's not going to be the case with these tutorial videos, because I'm really enjoying making those and they're doing really well for me on my channel, but I just have this feeling that somehow along the way I'm going to end up doing something else and then squander the opportunity to really make something of my channel. We will see. Current attempt is the one. I think it is. The thing is, with How Did We Get Here, I had a couple of weeks off, and then a couple of people already did the challenge like as a speed run in record times. Like the current record for it is something like 1 hour and 45 minutes, which is nuts. Like I thought 3 hours was good, but yeah, somebody did 1 hour and 45 minutes, and then 1.12 got its full release. The conditions of the challenge changed because now you have to get 2 beacons, and I am at the stage where you have to grind for wither skeleton skulls, which is the most tedious, like, RNG part of the whole challenge. And so I don't feel particularly tempted to carry on. I want to, just so that I can say I've done it. But it's not super encouraging when the only thing you've got left to do is just be incredibly grindy and then potentially die. And especially when I've just started this series and I'm really excited about my project here on DV, and I'd rather do this than stream that, you know. But I will get back to it. I will definitely get back to it at some point. It's just a balance between doing that and doing other stuff like this that I'm more excited about right now. Seriously, do I have any pumpkin seeds? Like, of all the things to run out of right now, like, I really want pumpkin seeds, because I really want to make pumpkins, but I want to have to make them down here. I don't want to have to go back up to the surface, because I just came from there. But if we don't have any, then that's okay. I've got melon seeds in here. I've got beetroot seeds in here. I don't have pumpkin seeds. That's so frustrating. Like, the one type of seed I could actually be using right now. Ain't got it. And I left all of my stuff smelting up there that had the stone in it. So I guess I'll head up there again anyway. But now we've dropped off the spruce wood down here. We can drop off the lanterns and the redstone and stuff. Cool. Okay, gotcha. Let's also make an infinite water source somewhere around here, just so I've got one. I guess we'll make it over here, because why not? Let's just do that, and then that. Cool, okay, so we've got water now. Wonderful. The challenge can't be done in DV. Yes, it needs to be in hardcore mode. Although doing How Do We Get Here on DV would be pretty fun, and yeah, it's still technically possible to get the advancement. It's just not Dinnerbone's challenge to do it that way. I think somebody on Hermitcraft said that they were going to, like, set up a place that had a wither skeleton and a shulker and stuff, so you could get that advancement, which seems like kind of a fun way of doing it, I guess. Like, just having a space where you just get all the potions thrown at you, eat a puff of fish, you shoot yourself with a glowing arrow, and then the rest happens, you know? I think Impulse said that someone was setting up an area where you could just do that. And the thing about doing it on a multiplayer server as well is that it can be a collaborative thing, whereas the challenge of doing it in single player is that you've got to start from nothing, you've got to find all the resources yourself. You don't have somebody to help you set up a wither skeleton farm. Like, it's a marathon as it is. Israel Pignon, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. So what did I come up here for? I've completely forgotten now. Oh yeah, stone. That was it. I wanted stone, which I now have a bunch of. Lovely. I'm going to make all of this into stone bricks. And, yeah, like so. Give me all of that. Great, 4 stacks. And there was one other thing that I needed. Joseph Ellsbury, welcome to the stream, a Pixelriff's live stream. Awesome, thank you for joining us. What else? There was something else. It was very important. I'm going to kick myself when I can't remember what it is. This is the problem with me streaming. I walk into a room and I forget what I've come in for. I'm going to make at least one hopper, because we will need those, and I've got the chests on me. So let's do that. Bam, there's one hopper, and we need the soul sand for our collection. Mechanism pumpkins, thank you. Ah, yeah, it's such a weird item to not have. I think I had pumpkin seeds up in here. I did. Wonderful. Okay, we can grow them underground. That's not a big deal. I'm also going to make a diamond hoe because of that one advancement where you have to use up an entire diamond hoe. So let's do that right now. It doesn't have to be like an unbreaking diamond hoe or anything, so yeah, we can do that right here, right now. But I'm just going to grow pumpkins underground, and I use pumpkins as my my markers to show where the spawner is. And one of these days I will get a better way of coming down into the spawner than just like jumping into this lake and going down here, but For now, it's just convenient. Spent 5 minutes looking for the host button and realised this isn't Mixer. Yeah, that's a shame. It would be kind of cool if you could host people on YouTube. Very much appreciated, though. I thank you for the sentiment. Alright, so let's start a little pumpkin farm or something over here. Let's pop some water down. Does a pumpkin patch need to be hydrated? I don't think it does, right? Does it help if it's hydrated at least? And does it help if, like, nearby blocks are dirt? Like, I don't know all of the ins and outs of pumpkin farming. Yes, it helps to be hydrated. Good. Okay. Because yeah, I don't think it doesn't need to be hydrated for one to grow, but it helps if it's hydrated. If it's like the growth rate is better or whatever. Let's surround this with dirt anyway, just in case. Having 4 blocks to spread to will increase growth attempts. Right, okay. So yeah, if we have stuff like this. I guess I could place the water source further away, couldn't I? Alright, that works. Let's at least get busting on the spawner. Now we have I got the redstone lamps in one of these, don't I? Yes. Okay, good. Let's put one of those up here first and foremost. Put one of them up there. Bam. And then over here as well. I was going to try and take a running jump and place that one, but didn't quite manage it. There we go. Right, these will come into play later. I have my spawner wiring down pretty well, so I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm about. Unhydrated is about half the speed of a single hydrated stem. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Such a weird, convoluted way of getting up here. Which is now no longer possible. I should just get a ladder, shouldn't I? A ladder would be best. But I'm going to start up here with the lighting. So we've got one there, bam, and then we've got so we want, hang on, we don't want it there. We want nothing there. We want a pumpkin at the spawner level, and we want a redstone lamp on top of it, like that. So in this case, we want the redstone lamp there, right? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks between. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Sometimes I just need to put stuff there for scale, you know? It's like banana for scale. Right here. 2, 3, 4, and then come down from the ceiling there. Okay, redstone lamp there. then we have a pumpkin there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Redstone lamp there. Great. And so all of those, when we connect them, should be able to turn on just fine. It is 12:30 here, yes, you are correct. We'll probably be streaming for about another hour. Die right for scale. Give me pumpkins. One there. David S. Pumpkins. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's put it up there. Pumpkin there, redstone lamp there. Nice. Wait a second, that's not even in line. What am I doing? Sometimes, like, perspective, yeah, just doesn't work for me. Collect up some of these torches, which I don't really need to be everywhere. That should be enough. A couple of the zombies might bang their head on this, but I don't care. Here. 1, 2, 3. Up there. One, 2, 3, 4. And one more up here. I think that's right. Yes. Cool. Cool. So we've got a couple more to come out here. 2. And put a dark oak there. And then that's where the torch is going to go. Boop. Go on there. Thank you. Finally. Alright, so that's our lighting done. Now for the fun part. Let's throw all of this junk in here. Would I have a jungle sapling on me? That's weird. Soul sand can go in there for now. Probably need the sword, but the lights can go back in there. Let's make one of those as well. And we'll tuck it over here, I guess. Oh, pumpkin! Yay! Finally. At last. Right. So, stairs. Oh gosh, I've got so much stuff in my inventory, I need to get rid of some of it. Let's put the hopper in there as well. Okay, so spruce wood stairs. And actually, stone brick we don't need stairs for right now. This is my only way up right now, so I need to come back to doing something with that later. Then we can pop a pumpkin under. Oh, I forgot that you have to put a a block of dirt underneath it, or something underneath it, so that the pumpkin can sit there. Should we have it face that way? That way? This way. Have it face that way. No idea where I'm from today, apparently. And let's go 1, 2, and 3. Pretty sure we do it like this. Oh, I need some circle stone, don't I, for that? When I started playing Minecraft on the Xbox 360 edition back in the day, the only way you could get circle stone brick, or chisel stone rather, was from jungle temples. It didn't exist as a craftable block in the game at that point. Like, the only way you could get it was from jungle temples, which was really funny. So the first time I ever tried the project that I did on last season of DV, where you try and make you collect one of every item in the game and you make a museum to store them all. You couldn't get circle stone. You can get chiseled stone brick on a world that didn't have a jungle temple. So I had to restart a bunch of times before I found a world that had a jungle temple in it. And then I think it didn't have a mushroom island, so I couldn't get mycelium and stuff. So it's actually really difficult. If the maximum size of your world is like 800 blocks, it's like 862 or something like that, then you're not going to have a great time finding everything. Especially now when there's so much more stuff in the game. Like, mesas weren't even in the game at that point. This is how I always build spawners. It has not changed since... I think... Did I start doing this in Season 2? I think I developed this whole design thing in Season 2 of DV. And then, yeah, have never looked back, apparently. For now, I'm going to put levers on each of these individually, but then we will go back and do that another time. I'm not going to put it there, though. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to go back and, like, rewire everything so it all goes to this central bit here. More pumpkins, please. Need them to go underneath each of these. But obviously I need to build under them first. I swear I do things the longest way around most of the time. Most, if not all. Every time I hear a zombie noise as well, I'm like, is that coming for me? Get rid of this, and I guess that's on right now, so that doesn't matter. Boop, and okay, cool. Need more, where is it? Yes, chisel stone. There we go. Probably just put that around all of these. He's excited for Star Wars Battlefront 2. You should talk to Jedi Joe if he's around. Jedi Joe is definitely excited for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's go. Let's some different music. There we go.
It's like there's some kind of
Jedi Joe, that's an awesome name. He seems like a cool dude. He's turned up to my streams a whole bunch of times. Just gonna lock myself in a box for a second. There we go. Locked in a box with a pumpkin. Does he have a kung fu lightsaber grip? I assume so.
You'll be born again into an untroubled world. Free of anxiety, fear, hate.
Yeah, let's square this room off. That makes a lot of sense right now. Not there. Don't know what this corner bit is even doing. That'll go in a minute. Dang it. Didn't mean to destroy that. There we go. Drink more tea, pigs. Ah, there we go. This is the only thing diorite is good for. It's like lining the floors of spawners, so nothing else has to.
You have to stay awake.
Hello, Andesgram. Good to see you. How you doing? I think that one's done. This one over here we need to get behind. Get thee behind me.
You've been dreaming again.
Actually, let's just open this out a little bit. And we can put a lever on this, so remind us we can do that later. Boop, boop, and boop. Give me that back. So, self-sabotaging. And how do I do the corners? I think it's like, because these are zombies and they can't shoot you, I think I'm okay just doing the like stair trick. Yeah, I'll make some stairs and do that. So you can actually look in the corners of these things to make sure they're operational. I mean, while you're AFKing, you're going to be up there anyway, so it's not going to matter too much, but I like doing it this way anyway. Just, I'm a creature of habit. Call it what you will. And then, yeah, we do circle stone on each of the corners, like so. And then you can do that so you can see the spawner going. That's how I tend to do these. So which means I'll need some more of these. So I can get more of these. Sweet. So I will need a lot of these. Ah, didn't even place it there. Oh, it's getting blowy outside again. Hello, Crispin. Welcome back. Are we going to get spawns over here if that torch is destroyed? Probably. Let's limit that, shall we? Can I have more pumpkins, please? I need more pumpkins. We'll need to remove the chests from there as well, which is going to be a pain. But, you know, we'll get to that in a second. Oh, my fortune pick is nearly dead. Okay, switch that out. I'm not super attached to this one yet, but we can repair it. Having Fortune 3 is better than not having it. Having pumpkins is also better than not having pumpkins. Don't mind me, just trampling my own farmland. This is looking fancy. Yeah, I know. I like to dress up my spawners, just so people, if anybody ends up caving around here for whatever reason and they wander into it, it's immediately obvious that this is something deliberate and intentional. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, if people come here, it's probably going to be developed enough that there's just going to be an AFK room that they can go to anyway, and they're not going to want to cave around here, but sometimes, if people just leave it like as a cobblestone wall, then people are like, oh great, I found a dungeon, and they end up breaking your redstone by mistake, and then everything goes wrong. So I always make everything, when I do a spawner, look very deliberate and stylish. And it also kind of goes along with my theme for this season, because it's going to look completely out of place in this massive cave to have this thing made out of spruce wood and stone, and it looks very organised, you know? Let's bring the staircase down here somewhere. I'll figure that out later. I'm pretty happy being underground for the moment. But yeah, ultimately we're probably going to have either a nether portal here or a very easy like way down to get to this, because I imagine people are going to want to come out here and use it. It's really not that far in the nether, so it's fairly convenient to get to. And at the present time, at least, it's going to be the best source of XP on the server. Your triple cave spider spawner is a stone box leading to a chamber where you can't see the spawner room anyways. Yeah, that's my point. That is absolutely my point. So obviously it's less work, which can be good in a lot of situations, but yeah, I prefer to make things look fancy. I'm a builder. Like, even when I'm doing redstone, I have to make it look nice. Am I playing Realms? I'm not playing Realms. This is a multiplayer server hosted by, I think, Cubed Hosting. 2 pumpkins. It's like Christmas. No, wait, Thanksgiving. I knew it was a holiday of some kind. There we go. Lovely. Lads, go there. Good work. Right, now we can wire this thing up. And we could probably even... I mean, we'd have to get the chests out of here, I guess, but we could even use it to farm XP just passively whilst we're waiting for the other stuff to happen. You could maybe do that. And that's what we need these stone bricks for. Start there. Ah, yeah, I've got to open the ceiling up a little bit more. Pumpkins are pretty much Halloween. Yeah, I was thinking pumpkin pie. That was what I was going for. But you are correct, of course. Pumpkins are the Halloween thing. Right, now we need some redstone and we can get this thing all lit up proper. Should I use andesite for the ceiling, or should I just carry on with stone brick and spruce wood? I think spruce wood's going to look good. Let's do it that way. Obviously we want to light that up in some way.
Perhaps I do not choose to be dictated to in my own world.
This is why I need so much spruce wood down here in the first place, is because I like to decorate the ceilings of these. There we go.
Some dark, terrible, incomprehensible force.
There we go. We'll drop back down here and grab some redstone. Pop in. And, oh gosh, so much stuff. So much stuff. I can't take it. I'll need the sword. Don't know why that's not in my hotbar right now. We can put the hoe away, I suppose. I've got one block of netherrack for some reason. And I know I said I need to move stuff out of these chests anyway, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm going to put that there just in case I end up using it by mistake. But we're almost out of this pickaxe as well, which is why I need the XP. And this one needs filling up as well. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Can I just stand on something here instead of jumping and filling this in? Hey, there it is. So eventually we'll have these going into a water stream, which will lead up and then into whatever collection tube we've got going on up there. I'm just going to try and make it as straightforward as possible. So hello! So we can get some like fairly quick response from when you turn on the spawner. That's what we want. So yeah, I need redstone now. And this is such a simple design. We really don't need a great deal of redstone. We don't need like repeaters or torches or anything. We just got to wire this up and have a lever on one of the ends. Which in this case is going to be that one. So there, like that. And pop that down there. And then it's got a crossover in the middle. Okay, that one should be on. That one should be on. This one I need to get over here. But then that should be on too. Yep, it is. Good. Good, good. Yeah. What's this giant shaft doing here? No jokes, please. There we go. And we can run along the top of this. Mobs shouldn't spawn on redstone, but I always fill this in just in case. Because I don't like stuff spawning around here anyway. And I have a ton of cobblestone from digging out this cave. So I may as well get rid of it. If people dig down through a second layer of cobblestone, then they're not going to think it's a dungeon. And then if they get to the spruce wood, they're going to be like, right, something's going on here. I will not continue digging. Okay, so now if we switch this on, I think I've got another lever on one of the other sides. Is it this side, or is it the one around the back? It's the one around the back. Yes, turn that off. Whole thing turns off. Zombie spawn when there's no torches in there, obviously. So let's move the lever around to the most accessible side, which is the one facing this other set of spawners. There we go. Anybody in there? No, it doesn't look like it. Good. At least my torch lighting was good enough. Now we should, in theory... Wait a second. Okay, that's spawnable in that corner, but once we get some water and stuff in here, it's not going to be. That's the point. We can take this off because the middle one is lit up. Yeah, and once we get water in here, it'll flood the rest of that anyway. Spawner room is lit. The whole way behind isn't. The one back there. This is lit by the redstone lamp for the moment, and obviously, like, yeah, we'll have some torches down here anyway. But they shouldn't be able to spawn outside the boundary of this box, which is why I build it the size I do. Ah. Are you explaining haggis to people, Awuga? I only just glanced at the chat and was like, what's going on? He's talking about Spice's notes. Oh, you asked about haggis. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the Pixels, Dave the Goat. Thank you for joining us. And then we need to dig out around this so I can put the pumpkins in. This design is kind of weird, but it just helps me to remember where everything is, where everything's been placed. Ah! So, like, the pumpkins are always at the level of the spawner, so you know that that's where your spawner is. Exactly why you need to know that. Well, I guess I'm taking a few liberties with that. There he is. Hello, Zloy. Tally ho, pip pip the queen, etc. While we're on the subject of stereotypes. Wait a second, that's not right. That ain't right. That's where it needs to go. Adjacent to the pumpkin. We're not going to finish this off on the stream today, it seems like, but that's fine, because we will continue working on this off camera. Or maybe pick up this stream another time, but you'll probably see this in a video coming out early next week, and the reason you won't see it sooner is because I have a couple of other things I need to work on, namely another tutorial and my notes for the Hermitcraft recap. Oh, there it is. I knew the water was going to come through sooner or later. Stop. There we go. And cue the zombies.
Nuclear energy facilities are among the safest facilities in the world. All reactors are
Need to make a one chunk spawner tutorial. That's a possibility. I feel like so much of it is going to be taken up with just this. But seriously, like, having these two so close to each other is really cool. Incredibly happy that I found this in the first place. GG. I'm gonna have to move this water source, aren't I? Probably. Oh no, I might make it. Boom, there it is. Now get me out of here. Mr. Wizard. None of those were in the places I wanted them to be. Now they are. Thank you for subscribing, Eldrex. Welcome to the Pixels. You are 1 in a million.
If you're concerned about people dying because of the energy that you're producing, nuclear power strikes me as, in the moment, the safest form of energy there is.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
3900 and minus 1394. If you go to, I think like the furthest nether portal from the town portal is mine. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's the one that's actually got a developed like canopy thing for it that KB has built. The portal itself should be at like minus 498234, I think, something like that. And then once you get out into the jungle, you have to jump into a lake. So it's probably best if I come up and find you. Minus 3990, 25-ish, and then minus 1935. That's where I am currently. If you dig straight down into one of my spawners, good job. Can I make a survival base in one chunk? Basically, all of them are survival bases in one chunk. You just have to have a different idea of what you want a survival base to be. Like the rustic house one, just survival base. Like if you mean in terms of like putting an enchanting setup and a brewing stand and stuff in it, yeah, I could probably do something like that. But basically, yeah, they're all meant to be built-in survival eventually. It just depends on what you need. Like if you need like a super detailed starter house, I don't know. But most of those will have room for you to fit like an enchanting setup and a brewing stand and everything into, so me doing a tutorial for that stuff is not strictly necessary. Although I imagine it'd probably get a lot of views if I called something a starter house, so maybe I'll do it, I don't know. I missed Awooga's haggis tutorial. That should definitely be a tutorial on Awooga's channel, how to make haggis. Minecraft not even required, just like in general. Skeleton rattles, lava pops. Two things you will not find in a toy store. Third spawner up there still needs getting on with. One chunk haggis tutorial. Yeah, we'll release one of those for Hogman, eh? Oh, so nice to not be getting flint every other gravel. Do you ever say sentences in Minecraft and then you're like, that would make absolutely no sense to anybody? Like, in the real world, that sentence has no meaning. I'm tired of getting, like, a flint every other gravel. It's like, that makes zero sense. I mean, anything when you're fighting a baby zombie also makes zero sense. Because it's like, oh god, there's a baby trying to kill me. It's like, what? Is this a Looney Tunes cartoon? Yeah, there you go. Zloy knows. To mow it or I'll die on the spot. Yep. Yeah, anything baby related in Minecraft is like, what? There we go. And then we can pop in the chisel stone, and we're mostly good with this one. Just got this wall to do. And then wire it up. What am I working on this stream? Does the stream title not give it away? Digging out a triple spawner. The clue is in the name. And the babies don't set on fire automatically. Yep, sentences Minecraft makes you say. Let's get one more of those. And pumpkin. All the pumpkin faces face outwards when I do these, and there's absolutely no reason for that to be the case, but that's just the way I like to do them. Again, all the pumpkin faces face outwards. Like, why is that a sentence I would ever have to say? Oh, I did that wrong. I did that wrong! Boop, and boop, and boop, and boop. Boop, and shpip. There we go. That one made a different noise at the end. Why am I hearing zombies? Are you just on the other side of a wall? Let's hope so. Because otherwise things have gone terribly wrong. I'll get 2 more of those in. I don't have 2 more. I don't want this flint. Let's go and fill that in from the other side though. How do I get out? Let me out. Pop down there. Boop. There. Lovely. So just got to fill that one in. Cobblestone over here freaking out for no reason. Freaking out. Yep. That one's the wrong way around. Everything has to be pixel perfect. That's what we call it when I'm a perfectionist. I will come and find you in a second, Sloy. Give me a moment. Can't remember if I put any more stone brick onto smelt while I was there, but if I didn't, then oh well. I will have to deal with it in just a second. Yeah, this is the way out. Good. Good, good, good. Yes, Robert, I can see you. I'm just not talking to you because you're not saying anything. Greenie, you are a little bit late if you are only just joining us. Yes, I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, most of which has been digging out this zombie spawner. Oh, the slow ascent to the surface. There we go. Ah, lovely. Get this flint out of my inventory. What is this flint doing here? $8.13 there. Cool. Welcome to the waking world. Gonna smelt up some stone up here, despite the fact that I have a ton of it down there. Where are you, Zloy? He said he was here, but I do not see him. Oh, there he is. Hi. Having fun over there. It's one way to get him out of it. Snap him out of it. Alright. Are you coming to help with the spawner? No, I don't want to put Discord on. I've got like half an hour of my stream left, and I'm enjoying not wearing headphones because it's still really hot. So come this way. Dang it, I picked the flint up again. I knew I was going to do that. So come down here. Enjoy the lava lake. And then go this way. Let's grab a sword just in case. And we're here. Lovely. And another pumpkin has grown. Yay! I really wish I had unbreaking on any of my tools right now, but I don't. So yes, welcome to my current project. This thing. Yeah, if you want to dig out basically any of the area around these and start lighting stuff up, that would be really awesome, because yeah, I'm planning on making this into some sort of like zombie factory thing, I guess. And I don't have a solid plan for it right now, but just clearing out some of the area around here would be great. And that way I can put stuff back later if I need to, you know? There we go. Simple wiring is the best wiring. That's 2 of those, and should be able to get the other 2 done in a second. Dang it, I cut off the redstone there, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want mob spawns, it's the last thing I want right now. Later, definitely, but not currently. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we need 1 or 2 more redstone. So let's pop back in here and grab that real fast. Redstone blocks. So many. Did you just give me a flint? If not, where did it come from? Okay, so that's that one lit up, and last of all, we've got one over here. And we just need to fill in the ceiling of this spawner. And we'll deal with taking all the torches and stuff out later. But yeah, feel free to grab resources, do whatever you want. Like, none of the stuff around here is really stuff I need. So if you want to grab as many, you know, coal blocks and diamonds and stuff as you can find around here, feel free. I have plenty of it all. Which is good, because my diamond tools are about to run out of durability. I hear a zombie. Also, give me torches back, for goodness sake. Let's fill in some of this with cobblestone and stuff. It's not a zombie spawner, it's a pixel rift spawner. Sadly, there's only one of me. Some people might see that as a good thing, but I think if there's only one of me, then I'm the one who has to do all of the boring stuff. Like pay taxes. He's mining the very blocks from under my feet. I don't have any more spruce. I need to go and grab some of that. Oh, and I just untilled the farmland. Oops. Trampled. Soiled it. Literally soiled it. Where'd the seeds go? Did I get the seeds? Did not get the seeds. What? Unless Lloyd picked them up. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. The witch there just laughed like in the middle of that that song. That was really weird. Anyway, spruce wood. That's what I'm here for. You okay there, lovey? Fancy. Hello, Crazy Piglet. Welcome to the stream.
Eat junk. We breathe junk.
You join us now at the turn of the tide. Tide of zombies. Can't quite fill in all of this yet. get up there like this instead.
It's happening now.
And then we'll just fill this in with cobblestone. Okay, I think that should be good. Wiring-wise, that should all be alright. Let's test the... Let's test that drop there for some reason. Let's test the lighting. Boop. Means sea level. Or what? The level you're digging to? I guess about here. Like, where you are now. It doesn't really matter all that much because the AFK platform is going to be up there. That's where we can trigger all 3 of the spawners. So, like, the only bit that needs to be, like... Yeah, it's at like 36 and 37, kind of up here. And that's where all of the spawners will be on. See you later, Rocky. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have yourself a great day. What part of making the one-chunk builds takes the longest? Probably just creating them in the first place, like figuring out what it is I'm building. And I do a lot of kind of building in creative first, obviously, so that takes a little while, but once that process is done, then it's just a matter of deconstructing it so I know how to build it again, and then recording everything is not normally that long. Like, when I'm actually building it, when I'm recording it with replay mod, it takes usually less than an hour to build something. I think the mansion build was the longest, and that took a full hour and 20 minutes. But yeah, everything else is relatively quick, and then even the edits are not that hard. They're not particularly long. I need to get some ladders or something set up in here because I'm just like parkouring around all over the place and it's not helping a great deal.
Nuts.
What should I use for the floor of this one? Maybe stone brick? But yeah, the zombies from this spawner are probably just going to fall straight into the kill mechanism, and then the others are going to come up in water streams and be fed in from the sides so they don't all, like, smush together. Hey! Awuga's got his god rod. Well done, lad. Well done. All that AFK fishing paying off. Uh-oh. I can't see him. Where is he? I heard the explosions. When I say you okay, I mean, are you okay and has anything destroyed bits of the spawner I just built? Should clarify that. How much longer is this going? Probably about another 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to call it a day, I think. Just going to get as much of this built as possible, but we've got to have some downtime here. I need to get some work done. Yes, by are you okay, I do mean, did you destroy my stuff? So much gravel. So little time. Oh wait, that was my... yeah. My pickaxe just broke. Right, better go and make another one of those. So I think that's probably time to call it a day there. Seeing as I don't have any means to break blocks right now. It's kind of necessary in Minecraft, really. Yeah, alright. Right, I am going to call it there. I'm going to... I've already trapped myself in this place, so that was a good idea. We're going to call it there, folks. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and joining me for the stream. Much appreciated. Obviously, this is going to be on YouTube later on, so if you haven't managed to catch the entire stream, you can catch up then. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe and leave a like on the stream before you go. Thank you very much for subscribing, Seedback. Welcome to the Pixels. And, yeah, I will see you guys very soon. We will have, you know, videos and tutorials and stuff coming out this weekend. Don't forget Hermitcraft Recap is going to come this weekend as well. And that'll be all from me. Take care, have a good one, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.